Hey guys, welcome to an update video. Today we're going to be looking at a list of stuff that I have planned to do in the future. I've done some stuff already, but I'll show you anyway. So this first thing I'm going to do is bad trucks in the attic, if you can see it. Give me just a second. So if you can see, it's bad trucks in the attic. If you can see it. Then I already did Home Alone and Traps. Then I'm going to do Home Alone 2, Lost on the Mainland, which is going to be used with the good trucks when I get them. I'm going to do the Tale of Trucks because Popular Paxton inspired me to do that. But I'm going to use it with Batchman stuff of this time. Because, Batchman is a lot of fun, but still, I'll use Batchman. Give me just a minute and I'll show you the Batchman stuff I have. Okay guys, here are my Batchman stuff. So here is Batchman Thomas, or Bachman Thomas. Yeah, I prefer it as Bachman Thomas. So here he is, fully. His buffers might be a little bit bent, but they're fine. And then here's a oil tanker with the CGI logo on it. He's faceless, but I'll put a face on him pretty soon. Here's this fuel car. I recently put this Tell Me wind-up face on it. And I kind of painted the mouth all black, so it can look like he's laughing from inside his mouth. And it says the fuel car. Here's the troublesome boxcar that's known as a cattle van. You're probably thinking why I have this on the side, because this side of the cattle van is like loose. It kind of falls off a little bit, so I decided to put all this on it. So that way it won't fall off anymore. But anyway, here is the cattle van. I kind of like his face the most. Here's the other side. This side is much more better because it doesn't fall off like this one. Alright. Here is a Tidmouth milk tanker. I'll also put a face on this Tidmouth milk tanker as well. Here is the smaller green truck. I'm thinking I'm going to customize this truck and make it look like the Hero Sticky Spill, like this truck, Harry. I'm going to make it look like Harry since I said I'm going to do the Tale of Trucks since Popular Paxton inspired me to do it. But yeah, I'm going to make it look like this truck. I'll show it to you in the next video. Like I said, I will be doing this. I'll make him blue, just like Harry. And as for Dred and Chris, well, I'm going to paint them to blue as well, so they can both look like Harry, too. So they will all be these dairy cars. Yeah, they will all be known as dairy cars once they're all painted blue. And this truck will be used in the Tale of Trucks when I do it, since Popular Paxton inspired me to do it. I'm saying that one more last time. So I'll change this truck blue and put him blue all over. And yeah, just like this truck. Okay, let's move Dred, Harry, and Chris. And as for these small China clay trucks, I kind of changed them a little bit. And here's another thing I'm gonna say. I'm going to not do James and the troublesome trucks. I'm going to use these trucks with James's goods train in a different video. That's called Timothy's Day Out. Or Timothy's Big Day. Because Timothy's going to have a big day and he's going to be arranging a lot of goods trains. He'll be having some trouble with his trucks. And Timothy, he will have a great day. And these China clay trucks will appear there. Alright. As for Rico and Riot, I kind of took their faces off because I'm waiting to see Popular Paxton's faces that he has. Because once he shows the faces, he will inspire me to use his faces for Rico and Riot. Because I took off the faces I had for them because they kind of kept falling off. So I will be using Popular Paxton's faces because he inspired me. And when I get the rest of the good trucks, I will customize them. Anyway, back to the Batchman. I also have the brake van, and like the regular brake van. I'm thinking of adding the Spikeable brake van's face to it, it like I did to the spiteful brake van that I have. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, there he is. I'm thinking of adding his face, because I have two sheets of paper printed out from all the trucks that you usually see in Thomas and Friends. Okay, I'll get them and be right back. Give me just a minute. Alright guys, here are all the faces I have. You might remember this is Nigel's face, right next to this face that I used to have on the salt van. You know, like the van right here that used to have this face on the front. I took it off though and replaced it with this face. Anyway, these faces I used in the past. You might remember this face right here is like the one we used for this dairy car, which was Harry. And this face here from the Journey Beyond Soda, and the rest of these, like I said, they were in the Thomas series before. And here are the CGI logos, like on this tanker. Right? And here are all the extra faces I have from the past. I've had them for like over a year already, and they've been saved for quite some time. And they're both the same sheets of paper that I've been using. And you all know that all these faces are from here, that are currently on. Well, these faces on these fuel tankers, they were actually printed out from a different page. And so was Rickety's face from the other 4 Ricketys. And, of course, the recycling car. Alright, with that being said, I will apply this face on the spiteful brake van on this brake van too. Alright, I also got the laughing troublesome truck, and I will get the other one pretty soon, the one that has a different face like this one. And I do have Annie and Clarabelle. Alright then. Now, there's another thing I want to say on this update video. I've already done a custom trucks video. I've done Danielle's crush already, which you already saw on the YouTube page. I'm going to do Henry's crash on Journey Beyond Soda again one last time. And then I already did more custom trucks. Then I will do chain couplings for your Batchman trains. Which means I will have the Batchman couplings very soon. So that way I can take off these things on the Batchmans. And then push them easier towards the truck buffers. So that way it'll be more easier for them to hook up instead of like that. Or maybe they'll be kept the same. I don't know. And I will do a custom Batchman trucks video pretty soon. If I get more Batchman trucks. Like I said, I'm going to customize that truck for Harry. He in the Tale of Trucks that probably Paxton inspired me to do for the last time. And here is the good trucks versus bad trucks. It's going to be based off the Incredibles movie. Where the good trucks are going to get back like the Incredibles did from somewhere else, and then they landed on the city, and they start fighting the robot, but the bad trucks are going to play as the robot. This crazy road trip that I wrote is also based off the Incredibles movie. Races, chases, and rescues, it's kind of based off from Nicholas Mont something. And I have to look it up again, but he inspired me to do this, but with the good trucks. So Danielle and Danny have another cousin. Wait, hold on. It's gonna be actually another brother, like they used to have for a while, but they don't know where he is. But then, and Hector discovers him, like in the other video that said the troublesome box car. It's gonna be another part of that, like where Harley is like being rude to all the engines. Then he tries to take May to the scrapyard, but then he doesn't. It's gonna be based off of that. Alright, then I will do Oli Gets Spooked, like from that Oli over there behind Hurricane, and I also use Percy, but I have to wait until I get Paxton. And then I will do Scruffy's Plan. I already did Thomas Rescue Salty from Thomas's Troublesome Truck Trouble, and I will continue that pretty soon. And this is the last piece of updates I'm gonna give. I will do Batchman Journey Beyond Soda, but in parts this time. Then I will do the Secret Tunnel, and then I will do a Batchman truck review, which I already did, so I can check that off. Give me a second and I'll check that. Okay, so I've checked that off right now, since I already he did a review on those trucks, since I told you about them already. Okay, so with that being said, I will officially start customizing this truck right here into Harry, the blue truck, and then I will get right back to you guys. And I'm thinking I'll use this truck for Sonic, since he looks so funny. Yeah, Sonic will be this truck. I'll write his name under there, or I'll probably, use some paper and then tape it underneath him. And I will put Harry's name underneath here from this truck. And I'm probably thinking I'll use this truck for Wally or Wallace. I'm not sure. You can tell me in the comments if you want me to use this truck for Wally or Wallace. And I'm not sure I'm going to use these fuel tankers or thing. I think if I get another tanker, I'll paint it red and then make it look like fungus. And I will also get another truck to play Dread, for like this truck. I'll get 3 more of this truck and paint it like Dread and Chris. Yeah, probably Paxton also inspired me to do the whole truck movie since he posted it now. And I will get more trucks in the future. And then I will show you guys if I customize them and make them look like the same characters. But I also will get wooden railway good trucks. So I might do 2 more versions of the truck movie, like with wooden railway, and I will also do it with Batchman. Alright, and I will officially start working on these trucks and this truck to get customized to made into this blue dairy car. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next custom model video. Goodbye.